How do I add a text box on Google Sites, and what can I do with it? First, what I would like you to do is make sure in a separate tab you have your own website open, the one that you're working on, and you are on your page of that website as a section chief. The second thing I'd like you to do is get your textbook, open it to your section that you are doing, no matter what chapter, no matter what class we're in, or use your online book. Pause the video, and when you've gotten to that point, click play again. So now that you guys have gotten your books and you're open to the correct section, and you are on your own web page as well in another tab, go to your tab, go to your page, and I want you to do the following. On the right hand, there's a navigation pane, and at the top there are 3 tabs. Click on the Insert tab. The very first option you have there is a text box button. Go ahead and click that. You have to do nothing else other than click it, and you'll see that a text box has appeared. Now come back to my video, and you'll see this new text box at the bottom. And I've already added a text box just to save time, and this is what you're going to do. But anyways, that's how you add the text box. So I'm going to go ahead and delete my example of adding, and now we'll use the example that I have here to edit. You'll notice that on the left-hand side, and this is true for all of the tools that we use here, whether it's collapsible text or a placeholder, anything that I add on the left-hand side, you have 4 options. 1, delete the section. 2, duplicate the section. 3, the section background, which allows you to mess with the color scheme. Regular is blank. Emphasis will give you the light color. Emphasis 1 will give you the light color. Emphasis 2 will give you the dark color scheme. The other thing, the fourth thing on the left are these series of 2 rows of dots, 2 columns of dots here. And when you hover over it, you get that 4-pointed cross. This allows you to move sections on the site. You can see the blue line that pops up, and this is showing you where this will move to. So that is true on everything that you add, those 4 options on the left. So for us, when we duplicate this, it may not seem like very helpful right now, but down the road, it may help for formatting, because you've done one section, you like the way it looks, you want to change the words, but you want the same look, you duplicate it, change the words. One last thing about color scheme, when you click on the background, section background, is notice the color of the text. When I go to emphasis 1, the lighter background, it is in my darker text. When I go to my darker background, it's my lighter text. So again, just different aesthetic options here. Now, let's go to, there's another, by the way, another navigation button at the top of every box as well, not just on the sides, but also at the top. Move this back. So let's start at the very top. Here you can see that the script is in heading format. Maybe I want it to be title, that's bigger. I highlight this, and maybe I want it to be bold, italicized, bold and italicized. And then I want my normal text, as it is set here. I can change that as well. I can go even smaller. But let's say I want that text just to be bold. The other thing I can do is change where it's at within the box itself. Depending on, let's duplicate this real quick. And maybe for this section, I want everything to be on the other side. I can also then number my things. So let's say I don't number these as heading 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not numbered that way in your book, but let's say we just want to do it that way. We can number it. Maybe a better option for this scenario is bulleting those because they're not numbered in your books. They're just different bullets. And the last thing I want to show you then is links within your text boxes. Let's go ahead and create a link to a YouTube video. I already pulled one up for the scientific method. Go to YouTube, find a video, copy the link, Control-C, paste it into your text box. You're going to click on the Insert Link button. Then it gives you a spot to add the link. Control-V to paste and apply. Don't forget your preview button. Let's take a look and make sure that works. You can see that it's become a link. Click on that.
Add.
And the YouTube video pops up. So we know that works. X out of preview. And there's one other form of link that you can create. Click on Insert Link. And you'll notice that immediately what pops up is something from this site. We haven't done this yet, and I haven't taught you how to create subpages, but eventually I'll teach you how to create a subpage within your own page, and you can link to those subpages. So, for instance, I added a story for Tycho Brahe under a revolutionary model, and let's take a look with the preview button. And again, it's become a link now, so click on that, and it takes you to a page within your own website. So those are the things that you can do with the text box in Google Sites.